Moving to Hoover is an exciting choice for so many families, but there are a few things that people don't think about until after the moving truck drives away, and that's when the disappointment can really set in. So in this video, we're diving into the 4 most common things families regret after moving to Hoover, so you can sidestep these mistakes and find your perfect spot the first time. But before we dive in, I'm Anna Parker with P4 Realty Partners, your Hoover real estate family. We're here to help people all across Hoover and the Birmingham area buy, sell, and make smart real estate moves. So if you're thinking about relocating here or just moving across town, you can grab all of our contact info in the description below. One of the biggest regrets we hear is this: we didn't fully think through the location day to day. And what I mean is not just where the house is on the map, but what the area looks like at different times of the day. A lot of families come in and see the house once, maybe on just a quiet Saturday afternoon, and that feels great. But they haven't really experienced what it's like on a Tuesday morning during rush hour traffic or during school drop-off or pickup time of school. They haven't considered things like the noise level or how busy the main road can feel or how it fits into their overall lifestyle and routine. And then once they move in, those daily frustrations are the things that really start to stand out. So even if you fall head over heels for the house, make sure that the location truly works for you and your family. That means doing your homework on the neighborhoods, or go back out at different times of the day, morning, midday, and evening, and really picture what it looks like for your family's routine before you commit to that house. Another major one is overlooking the local infrastructure. Now that sounds like a big boring word, but it simply means, how does everything around you function in your daily life? Think about your commute to work, how easy it is to get in and out of your neighborhood during peak times, and how far you actually have to go and drive to the grocery store, the gym, or your very favorite restaurant. Also, some of the newer master planned communities have incredible amenities like pools, clubhouses, and fitness centers. But a lot of the older established neighborhoods don't offer these extras. So you need to know what you're prioritizing. In Hoover, this can vary wildly depending on which part of the city that you're in. Some areas are super convenient. They're right near the interstate and a lot of retail. And others that are a little more tucked away, which are wonderful for privacy, but can mean a lot more time spent in your car. If you're not paying close attention to these things, the access to the main roads, traffic patterns, and nearby amenities, you can end up with a beautiful house that just doesn't feel as convenient as you wanted it to be or needed it to be. And since we've lived in Hoover for 22 years, we know this place inside and out. We can always give you the ins and outs of what you're looking for and what you're considering. So if you're deep into planning a move, we've put together a comprehensive buyer's guide that walks through every one of these steps. We'll link it here below, and we'll help you plan your move the smart way. Okay, so this next one really catches people off guard all the time. Our monthly payment ended up being higher than we expected, and that usually happens when people only look at the listing price and just the estimated mortgage number online. But those online calculators never give you the full picture. When you buy in Hoover, you have to factor in property taxes, homeowners insurance, and neighborhood HOA fees for some of the newer builds. And those HOA fees can range anywhere from $75 to $150 a month or even more, depending on the community and its amenities. Then you have utilities, which could be significantly higher depending on the age and the size of the home. When you add all that together, that is your true monthly housing number, and it can be several $100s higher than what you originally budgeted for. And trust me, that is not a surprise that you want to deal with after you've already moved in. And the last one we hear all the time, especially from serious buyers: we waited too long and we missed out on the home that we truly loved. Families will start casually looking online and they'll find a home that they're absolutely excited about, but they're not completely ready to move on it yet. And in popular Hoover price points, especially that $400,000 to $600,000 range, well, those homes can just fly off the market. So by the time they get serious or finally get their pre-approval or schedule that showing, it's already under contract with someone else. And that is one of the most frustrating and heartbreaking spots to be in as a buyer. The lesson here is you need to be thinking ahead. Talk to your local lender early to lock down your budget and connect with a local agent like us. We know the market and we can get you in the door immediately. So how do you avoid all of this common regret? Well, first, do your research beyond just the house itself. Second, visit the area at different times of the day so you can understand what it actually feels like to live there. Third, pay close attention to your commute, accessibility, and how close you are to the places you go every single day. And fourth, make sure you are looking at your full monthly payment, not just the mortgage numbers. And finally, get prepared early. So when that perfect home hits the market, you are financially and mentally ready to move on it instantly. Hoover really is an amazing place to live and raise a family, but avoiding these common pitfalls is what makes the difference between truly loving your move and second guessing it in 6 months down the road. So if you're thinking about moving to Hoover or anywhere else in the greater Birmingham area, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We genuinely love to help you figure out what makes the most sense for you and your family. So if you want to learn more about the best neighborhoods in Hoover for families, make sure to check out this video right here. And don't forget, subscribe so you never miss anything about buying, selling, and living in the Hoover and Birmingham area. We'll see you in the next video.